I know it has been a while since I've done a live. But there I try to figure out how to focus myself on this live and look directly in the camera. I have to rotate the device, so that's why it kind of look a bit off. But as you come on the live, please to like and share out the live. I know it has been a while since I've done a live, but as I've always been saying, I am a mother first, and so I have to do my motherly duty when it comes on to Bell, you know, Una niece. So, we know that we have become a family. You and I have become a family, my YouTube family. I want to say big up to each and every one. As you come on the live, please to like and share out the live. I know that it has been a while, as I stated before, that I've been alive, but I couldn't allow this moment to pass without coming in to check in with you guys to ensure that you are, doing well and just want a little update on, the era that you're in and what is really taking place now. We know that this big bad hurricane is out there, Melissa, currently at a category 5 right now. Big up to all my ABR members. Big up to all the moderators. As you come on the live, please to like and share out the live. Big up yourself, Sharon Bernard. Big up Joanne, Peter Baker. Big up yourself. Blessed morning to everyone. So, we just want to speak a little briefly on what is currently going on. Danet Harriet, big up yourself. As it relates to Hurricane Melissa. Andrea, much respect. It is now at a category 5. And they are even predicting many deaths. I've just come up on an update from, I believe, CNN or one of those top news outlet stating that they are predicting a whole heap of deaths in the island. So people, I've just really come on to implore each and every one to please stay safe as much as possible. Much respect to you, Miss Winnie. Love you guys. Thanks for the continued support on the platform. And we're here now trying to get a feel of what is going on in your area. So anybody who wants to call in can feel free to do so. Let me know where you're calling from and let me know what is going on currently in your area. It is said that Melissa is to make that big great turn today and that Jamaica will feel most impact later on in the night going into the early hours of Tuesday morning. So please ensure that for the shelters that they have, I've seen a few persons calling me, telling me that the shelters are the school. I know that they have a few little areas that they classify as shelters, but most of those shelters we know that are the schools. So if you're in the low-lying areas, please do not stay, do not hesitate. So you're gonna ride out this. What they're basically saying too, do not gamble on this one. Do not gamble on this one because 30 to 35 inches of water, rain is no joke. Jamaica has been getting a lot of rains from even before, so the land saturated, well soft, and so with so much rain pounding up to 5 days of rain, they say. So me see people out there up to yesterday in a alligator pond in a seawater a swim. People wanna take this serious. Gaza Spartan, big up yourself, my family. Do not take this lightly. Do not take this for a joke. Impacts are starting to come up on the island already. Yesterday I've seen videos where live light wires hanging from trees, poles being down, somewhere there in St. Mary, I believe. Reina, pick up yourself. And even on news information I received, a man was electrocuted chopping down a tree. Live wire came down and he got caught in it, fell on the rooftop. So please don't take this lightly. Please ensure, I've seen some persons saying to me, ABR, you're stressing the people they must ensure that they have food, and only of them don't have no food. But I'm seeing where it is said that the members of parliament in each constituency have gotten some $1.5 million. But for the people who know that they are in a better position and you don't need the food, please do not hawk it down. Don't try to take it even though you don't need it. Allow it to stay for the persons who are truly in need. Please, a whole heap of people out there, as one of my supporters say, a whole heap of them out there don't have any food, anything to even put aside. So even though we might be stressing to say, want to ensure we have enough food and this and that, a whole heap of people don't have nothing at all. So leave the resources for the people and we truly cannot afford it. But with that being said, as I said, it should make that great turn. They're predicting for the hurricane to make that great turn today, later on today. So a whole heap of rain and all of that. Please, as you come on the live, please to like and share out the live. A blessed Monday to each and every one. We are here. We are praying for Jamaica. We are praying for our island. We are praying that the damages won't be so devastating. We are praying that this hurricane might get lesser in terms of the intensity. But, there's nothing too impossible for God, and we know that we serve a great, big, wonderful God, and Him can do whatever seems impossible to us. So anybody wants to call in, anybody wants to chime in, let me know where you're calling from. I'm unable to type the number in the chat because I'm going live from my iPad. So somebody can type the number in the chat for me, please and thanks. It's 954-288-6467, and that's WhatsApp only. Please to contact me on WhatsApp only. Tell me where you're calling from, where you're from, and want to know what's going on currently in your area. So please go ahead. Christopher Lawman, big up yourself. Blessed morning, my sis. I'm on the live. You want to speak on the live? Yes.
Okay. So, alright. So can I talk?
Yeah, man, you can go ahead.
Okay. I just found a line, and I want to give this to the Bigfoot Ayatollah woman and her husband. I am sorry for Jamaicans because I am worried about what is going on out here. But next time, you guys please think. I wasn't prepared for this, but since I'm on the live, I'm gonna give you. I said, next time, people, I am giving you a warning. Not even animals. Don't allow the dumbest and the weakest link in a them herd to lead the herd. So, think about what you're doing next time when you adore that Bigfoot Ayatollah woman and her husband, because not even animals do not allow the dumbest person to lead the herd. Because if you don't see a destruction, them the two people are put on. And I'm praying for you, Jamaica. I'm praying for everybody that we will survive the hurricane.
Definitely.
But don't vote for idiot no more, because we want to get gullies can clean out, this can do. I am praying that the Lord will save Jamaica. Have a great day. I wasn't prepared, so I won't say anymore. Blessed day, ABR.
Same to you,
Thank
my
you,
sis.
everybody, for listening. But don't put the dumbest animals before the herd. Don't put on the dumbest for lead,
Great advice. Big up yourself, my sis. Thanks for calling.
All right. Good day.
All right. Blessed day, Barbara Finley. What you say the name you know? A China? A Chai? Yeah? My gosh. Look, you know, I don't want to butcher your name. I don't want to butcher your name, please. Go ahead, leave a like on the live. Let me say the number again, Raina. 954-288-6467. 954-288-6467 for those who want to call in. Thank you so much for putting the number in the chat, Joanna. Anybody wants to call in, tell me where you're calling from. Tell me what's currently going on in your area. Thank you so much. The number is in the chat, everyone. 954-288-6467. Chat up to me. A long time in a come on live, come interact with you guys. And so I couldn't let this time pass. Jamaica is currently experiencing or about to get a Cat 5, possible Category 4 hurricane. Should make that great turn as the meteorologists are predicting today, later on today. And so I just want to implore everyone, for the last a few hours that you have, please to get some more necessities in your dwellings for those who are in the low-lying areas. I think I have the list for those who they say should evacuate. So let me see if I can go ahead and find that and read out for the people who are not keeping up to date with the news. Let me see if I can find it right here. I think I have it. So ODPEM basically released these communities as high-risk communities, and these are in the southern and northeastern parishes. So for St. Thomas, they're saying Albion, Baptist, Bath, Cedar Valley, Church Corner, Dalvey, Danvers Pen, Duckenfield, Duane Pen, Easington 11 miles, Golden Grove, Hagley Gap, Hillside, Jones Pen, Landui, Lloyd's, License, Morant Bay, Poorman's Corner, Port Morant, Ramble, Richmond Vale, Seaford, Somerset, Trinityville, Wheelerfield, and Yallas. Right? Prone to landslide flooding. So these areas are hazardous areas, and they are imploring for those who are living mostly in the low-lying areas to please evacuate. The latest I've seen, before I continue, yesterday I've come across a video where even Ian Ailes, that's the Western Westmoreland Member of Parliament, complaining of the schools that are designated for shelter areas, that they are closed. I'm yet to get an update, so anybody in the chat who have come across that video, please, if you can give me an update to let me know if they opened those schools already. Because I don't understand why them designate the schools them for shelter areas and they were closed up until yesterday. Yeah, very ill prepared, my sis. So true. They said they have a bus to transport people for those who want to come out of the low-lying areas. People who do not take this for joke. And yesterday I see a video, people them out there in the water, say them a swim. The tides were so high yesterday. You could see the wind and the tides of the water in the sea and how high the water come up even on the land. I showed a small video over there in, I believe, not Old Harbour, Harbour View. And the seawater came up on the land. I remember, say, that was just a tip of the iceberg there. So can you imagine what will take place between late tonight to early tomorrow morning? The people in a water take it for joke. Now, if something should happen, God forbid, we don't really expect the first responders, the police, the soldiers, and other people to come out, they come save when out there carelessly. Out there instead of them try to gather up a little more food if they can or whatever the need may be. Them out there in a water say them a swim. Now, even though I am from Jamaica, born and raised in Jamaica, it's sad to say I can't swim. A whole heap of Jamaicans can say that like myself. We can't swim. I cannot swim to save my life. So therefore, me would make a careless decision like that for out there in the water, knowing that the tides are so high out there. People will have to go on better. We have to take things serious. Good morning, Matthew Opal Harris. Big up yourself. All right, let me continue with the list of high-risk communities in St. Catherine. I just read out St. Thomas. So let me go KCC first. So Kingston and St. Andrew, York, Augustone, Barbican, Beto, Bloxborough, Bull Bay 7 Mile, Cane River, Constant Spring, Constitution Hill, Content Gap, Crossroads, Dallas, Golden Spring, Gordon Town, Greenwich Town, Harbour View, Irish Town, Lawrence Tavern, Marvelly, Mavis Bank, Moulins Gardens, New Haven, Papine, Port Royal, Red Hills, Seaview Gardens, St. Peter's, Temple Hall, Tivoli Gardens, Waltham Gardens, Washington Gardens, and Woodford. High-risk areas may I read out, prone to flooding, landslide, as was put out by the ODPEM, right? That is the Office of Disaster Prepared Emergency Management, all right? St. Catherine now, high-risk areas, high-risk communities, Above Rocks, Bog Walk, Brayton, Bridgeport, Cumberland, Edgewater, Ensom, Ewarton, Ginger Ridge, Glengoff, Golden Acres, Greater Portmore, Greendale, Hampton Green, Helshaw, Independence City, Linstead, Loidas Vale, Nago Head, Old Harbour Bay, Old Harbour Road, Spanish Town, St. John's East, St. John's West, Choja, Waterford, Willowdene. So now listen to me. Please to take heed if you know anybody living in those areas. They're prone to flooding, prone to landslide. In Clarendon, Anon Town, Alley, Ashley, Bushy Park, Crooked River, Denby, Forepath, Frankfield, Freetown, Glenmuir, Hayes, Lionel Town, Longville Park, Longwood, Maypen, Milk River, Mitchelltown, Osborne Store, Pennants, Portland Cottage, Rock River, Rocky Point, Salt River, Smithville, Thompson Town, Tollgate, and Trothall. In Manchester, Alligator Pond, that's where the people were yesterday swimming in seawater. Greenvale, Harmons, Mandeville, Poros, Scotts Pass, Black River, St. Elizabeth now. Black River, Big Woods, Braze River, Bull Savannah, Ginger Hill, Holland, Junction, Lacovia, Middle Quarters, Newmarket, Pigsga, Santa Cruz, Top Hill, Treasure Beach. And with the hurricane basically going a little bit more to the west. So initially they had it to make that great turn towards Clarendon going straight across. But then it shifted a bit more to the west, as the meteorologists were saying. And so it's going to enter through St. Elizabeth side, mainly Black River. So only cannot take this for any joke, right? So these areas in St. Elizabeth are high-risk areas. Moving on to Westmoreland, Big Bridge, Bluefields, Frome, McNeil Lands, Little London, Savlamar, Business, Negril, 3 Miles River. In Portland, Black Hill, Boundbrook, Breastworks, Buff Bay, hold on, let me zoom it. Might need glasses. Buff Bay, Bybrook, Central Port Antonio, Charlestown, Comfort Castle, Fellowship, Fruitful Vale, Hector's River, Hope Bay, Long Bay, Manchonil, Moortown, Mount Pleasant, Norwich, Orange Bay, Shirley Castle, Skibo, Spring Hill, St. Margaret's Bay, Swift River, and Tranquility. Also in Portland, Windsor and Windsor Castle. St. Mary, high-risk areas in St. Mary, Onoto Bay, Bailey'sville, Broadgate, Camberwell, Caron Hall, Castleton, Clonmel, Devon Penn, Dover, Freehill, Galena, Gale, Guys Hill, Highgate, Islington, Jacks River, Long Road, Lucky Hill, Martin, Oracabessa, Port Maria, Sandside, Scotts Hall, and Wood Park. So that's it for the parishes and communities where they'll have flooding and landslide. So that's it. 5 pages I've just read out. So those are the communities. They're imploring those in the low-lying areas. We can't stress it no more. People want to get out. Get out. Nobody talk about una save house, una save vehicles. Your life is more important. When you can live for rebuild, you can live for rebuy, even though it might not be easy, but your life is more important. Do not gamble with your life. Gamble with anything else if you want. Or just take out on the important documents. Take out on the important documents if you can, if time allows. And lift up. Gaza, you say you can't swim? Me can't swim. Me can't swim. That's why I'm in trouble water too much when it comes on to pools and going to beach and sea and all of the works. Because once the water start pass you, so, my heart start race fast. I think we need to learn to swim though. It's so sad that we come from an island we're surrounded by water. And we can't swim. Talk it truth. You're welcome, Joanne. Big up yourself, Jillian. Smiler, big up yourself. Thanks to everyone for coming on the live. Please to like up the live. We want to share out this one far and wide. I just come to check in with you guys. I've not done a live. I've been busy. Like, I have to get up so early and all of that. So once I come back home, it's just to get a little rest. And then by the time I quint a time that for run go pick up Bell again from school. Every day she come home, the massive amount of homework. Blessed morning, my member Charm B. Big up to Oscar McLean. You said Manchester is your parish and today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Oscar McLean. Big up yourself. Member Charm B, much respect. Big up again, Wells Fargo official. Big up yourself. And to all the other members of the ABR membership, big up on yourself. For those who want to come on board, join the membership, feel free to do so. There's a join button at the top of the YouTube page. You can just click that and you get straight into the membership. It's only a small fee per month, but we're not here about any membership or whatsoever the case may be. We're just here to, you know, get a feel of what is going on in your area. So if anybody wants to call in, please go ahead. Feel free, no man. Come talk to me, no man. Me not easy to talk to. Talk it truth. So please call in. Let me know where you're calling from. You don't have to give me a name if you don't want to. Let me know where you're calling from. We just want to get a feel of what is going on currently in certain areas. So the number to call is, I don't know how I'm not able to pin the number in the chat. I can't even comment on this. I don't know why I come live on this device. Let me see if I can find someone who put the number in the chat already. See if I can pin it. But the number to call in is 954. I can't even pin it, you know. Oh, I'm gone. The number to call in is 954-288-6467. Thank you so much, my member Charm B, for the donation. Thank you so much. Much respect to Charm B. Everybody in the chat, give Charm B a big shout out for that donation. Thank you so much, my sis. Much respect. Colleen, family, the number is in the chat. I'm unable to pin it, guys. I don't know what is going on right here, so. But I want to hear from some of you. Let me know what is going on in your area. You don't have to give your name. Just talk to me. I just want to get a feel of what is going on in each area. Much respect, Lyris. Big up yourself. Oh. So Raina says she nearly drowned as a child, so she fears swimming. Mighty God. Me, I can't swim to save my life. That's why I'm in trouble the water business, like the large bodies of water. But if you don't want to call in, type it in the chat. I'll read it out. What is going on currently in your area? Any rain falling right now? Heavy winds, let me know what is going on in your area. Alkebulan HVAC, big up yourself, all the way in Toronto. Toronto in the building. We're just, speaking briefly on the whole Hurricane Melissa that's supposed to make landfall in Jamaica later on tonight, early tomorrow morning. Gaza, not even pool setting me. Not even pool. Big up yourself, my sis, Sandy J. Big up yourself. Hurricane in Georgia too? I want one. Me say a piece of rain fall here, so where me at? Me da wonder if hurricane out there too. Big up yourself, Miriam, all the way in St. Martin. Big up yourself. Me da wonder if hurricane a come wish for me they took on me and tell us say some rain fall yesterday and a piece of thunder. When I tell my little daughter, tell me say she's scared. Me I feel I hug her up and I say it's okay. My God, so we can imagine the people them were homeless now. Utilize the school shelters them in Jamaica because it's gonna be a big one. Ron Wallace, big up yourself, my bro. You can go back and delete it if so be the case. But anybody wants to call in, tell me where you're calling from. In Jamaica, we just want to get a feel of what is going on currently in your area. Big up to L. Jones, all the way in North Carolina. He said outside is dark, rain out there. Cayman, big up yourself, Raymond J, all the way from Cayman. So we have a whole heap of other island coming on board in the chat now. Mike, big up yourself. Who name Miss Cleo? I call Miss Cleo. So 954-288-6467. Talk up to me, no people. Call in, no man. Let me hear what I say. What is currently going on in your area in Jamaica? We want to get a feel of what is going on currently in Jamaica. Anybody from the St. Mary area? Anybody from Portland? Anybody from the other parishes in the island? Let me hear what going on now. Barbara says right now in my yard, the dirt dry. Okay, so no rain falling in your area. At least not now. Not yet, Mike. It should make that big great turn today, they said later on today. Should start to make landfall in Jamaica later on tonight to early tomorrow morning. But anybody have just a little bit of hope to say maybe it will continue west and not make that great turn? Like it will just continue and go back out in the, stay out in the waters? Yes, that's what we're hearing. I've seen some other meteorologists predicting whole heap of deaths. I'm praying that is far from the case. That's why I come on the live and we are trying to use the platform as much as possible to implore the people for those who are in the high-risk areas. We just read out about 100 odd communities a while ago in different parishes to evacuate. Do not gamble with your life. Don't gamble with your children's life. Lift up out of the low-lying areas with the pitney them, with the babies them. Do not stay and wait so you ride out in the storm because you try to protect property or you try to protect other vanities such as vehicles and all of that. Your life is more important. Big up yourself, Pauline Hodges. She says, no rain in Falmouth, okay? So it's a calm before the storm, it seems. Carefully crafted, big up yourself, we're all praying that it is far from what the meteorologists are predicting for the massive amounts of deaths that they are predicting to happen on the island. We know that they're supposed to get, as predicted, some 35 inches of rain. So we know see a whole heap of water that, a whole heap of rain that are gonna fall. So please, please people, now go out there when the heavy winds, now go out there for video nothing. Make sure you have the basic necessities we want to have throughout this hurricane here. The hurricane a creep and a crawl like some people where a Jim Screechy. Just a creep and a crawl so. Thank you, Joanne. Continue to put the number in the chat. For those who want to call in, you can feel free to do so. 954-288-6467. WhatsApp call only. But the hurricane at Jim Screechy, you know, long we hear say it for waiting, but we just want it for just come and go along. You know what I say? I kind of over it now. I just want it to come and just move on and go on about it business. But just as Jim Screechy, so just a creep and a crawl. One at a time, them say it stop. Stop out there now move. Big up yourself, Mr. Richard. So till one at a time, it a move at 1 mile per hour. And I say, no, sir. I want a wicked piece of hurricane this. So it is currently at category 5. We don't know what Gilbert have done to Jamaica. I wasn't born in that time. I'm a grown woman, but still pretty fairly young. So I never experienced Gilbert. But I've heard about it. Right? And the people that will live through it can tell us as younger folks. Right? It never pretty. One at a time, because I'm from Kingston. And them say the way how Gilbert do the place. You could have stayed from the community where I am and look all the way downtown Kingston. And I live in what them call it, jungle. Right? I'm not gonna be specific, but I come from a community that they call jungle. Right? And if anybody can visualize that, anybody who knows the Arnett Garden area well, only can visualize that. So can you imagine if you there in an Arnett Garden, and let us put it as at I just want to give like a little area. Brooklyn. Anybody who knows Brooklyn, Texas, them area there? Yeah. And can you imagine being in that particular spot and looking all the way downtown Kingston? So can you imagine how the place did flat? So that's the scenario. That's how I want to visualize it. Right? So it's the same history it seems as if this hurricane coming with, as predicted. And from 1988 until now, that's 37 years. And when them say Gilbert, which month again Gilbert looking at? September? If my memory serves me right, I think in September I'm here. Right? And we're getting a hurricane now in October. You see it? So we're still within the hurricane season from the 1st of June to the last day in November. Right? So when we see them a run up and down now and them a try to do drain cleanage, who remember when last year they basically allotted some $2.5 billion for gully cleaning and drain cleanage? Anybody can recall if any gullies or any drain did clean in our constituency where you hail from? Sefu, big up yourself. So it was September 12th that Gilbert hit. Okay. Anybody remember? Because I want to know what them do with all of them money that's them a play catch up right now. And there's still a whole lot of drains that are not clean. And from my understanding, to the way how them a build the roads them and the highways them, specifically the highways them and stuff. The drains, I'm hearing the drains are too small in some areas. So whether them clean it today or them clean it last week, there's still gonna be massive amounts of flooding. Massive amounts of flooding. Because in some areas, the drains are too small. And when we seen them basically digging up a part of the southern highway there, couple months ago, right? And it is said because of drainage system, pipes were never laid. So, what the contractor upon them work there? When you use taxpayers' money, you do a whole big long stretch of highway. And pipes and drainage system never a part of that. Boy, I don't know when them are going to stop waste up our money. I don't know when them are going to stop waste up the taxpaying dollars. That's them a come now. Working, is it pink? What are you asking, working? When them are going to stop waste up with taxpaying dollars? Working, goodbye. You come here so for waste my time. If me ask you where you are talk about and you are tell me, say me know where you are talk about. If me did know where you are talk about, I wouldn't ask you. You look somebody for play with. And the next time you come, my time you out for 24 hours. And the next time you come on my channel with the foolishness, me I go block you. Me not in enough foolishness with you know. We're talking about something very important right now. Me not have no time for waste with you. Where you ask me if pink. Me are your friend? Me know you from somewhere? Me say the people them just them know how come like Satan just send them in your way when time they see I talk about something important. Then just come distract you. So true, Raina. There's no professionalism in the country right now. None. Because we sure know say every single year we know that there's a set time frame that you have a hurricane season. Right? And when we hear other members of parliament alleging that them take the money them, they use the government resources, them use our taxpaying dollars, it's alleged that them deplete out even the funds from out of the Hard Trust NTA. Deplete it for give back the people them in the country for buy the people them vote. This is why we must get away from the mindset of voting for a belly full and voting for policies and plans where make sense. We want people who have sense. We don't want a leader who reactive. Them wait on things for happen and them wait on things for occur. Then they react. We don't want them type of people there. We want people who are foresee the things, we are look down the line and a plan ahead. That is how I am, you know. Me no wait for last minute for do things. Me is not a last minute woman. Me love for early. When me I do nothing. So for example, now me know say back to school and we know say by a certain time, you know, the teachers are gonna want this or the teachers are gonna having picture day at school, and we know say by a certain time they might have a field trip at school. I prepare for all of those stuff for my little daughter. I mean, I wait for get the notice from the school and then me act. Me always, if we can put on even $10 aside for, me always I think ahead. That is just how I am. And me love that little thing about me. And it shows that you are in control. When you plan ahead, it shows that you're in control. When you effectively plan ahead. You know, wait for the thing to happen. You know, eat off everything today and wait for the thing to happen tomorrow, and then you scamper around and I run up and down like you're crazy. Where the money there were $2.5 billion that they set aside last year. That me come and ask for. And I hope somebody, one of the minions, them will love run and come defend Andrew Holness. And come defend everything that he does. And when the truth is in them face, them run out for come defend everything that he does. I want to know what of the 2.5 billion. We know I know quantity that. And we know it couldn't clean all of the drains, but the main important drains and gullies where them said them did go clean. I want to know if those money were disbursed and any gullies or any drain were clean in your area. Anybody can recall from last year when that money was allocated? Last year, March, I believe. Any drain clean in our community? That's what I want to know. Exactly, Connor. The government should be crystal clear on policies and plans so the citizens know what is going on. Daniel Wilson, big up yourself. We see now them a pull garbage truck from Westmoreland to go over St. James to go clean up St. James when Westmoreland and other parishes that they pull the trucks from have a whole heap of backup of garbage. Somebody was telling me it's the same issue with Portmore. So why the members of parliament in Westmoreland and other neighboring parish must suffer? Why the constituents in those parishes must suffer to appease those in St. James? Why? They need to have set dates and time when the garbage truck should come so that the people can be aware. Why it seems as if the PNP members of parliament have to be fighting to get assistance from this government, to get what is to be given to them to help in their constituency. Why does it seem like that? We know that St. James is heavily affiliated. Well, we have the Jamaica Labour Party personnel over on that. So why them a take from where the PNP members of parliament are to put over St. James to clean up? What's so important about St. James to clean up St. James than Westmoreland? That is what the member of parliament was asking. I would love to know the answer to that as well. Big up yourself, Ibrahim. A very big opportunist. That's what Andrew Holness is. A very big one. Never about the poor. Them never come to serve. Them come to serve themselves. Yes, Devon. We never had a hide. We always a show face, but sometimes, you know, we go faceless. But we never had a hide, brother. Not at all. All the way from Thailand. Big up yourself, Devon. True Jamaican. Anywhere we there. True Jamaican. 100% Jamaican. So let me know. I've been talking now for almost an hour. Anybody wants to chime in? All of my supporters, them that are currently in Jamaica. Let me hear what's going on in your area. Some persons in Falmouth saying over their side dry. Good morning, Novlet Davis. Big up yourself. Some other areas saying that their area is dry as well. But I want some persons to call in who are currently on the ground in Jamaica. Let me know where you're calling from. Anybody on the live from St. Mary? Let me hear what going on St. Mary. Anybody on the live from St. Elizabeth? Let me hear what's going on currently in your area. It's predicted that the turn should be made, we call it the great big turn, should be made no later than today and should make landfall no later than tonight going into early Tuesday morning. The meteorologists are predicting a whole heap of damages. And so we still say God can do the impossible. So we're still praying and hoping for the best. Still urging those who are in low-lying areas to get out while you can. You still have a little more time to get out. After tonight, that is where the bangarang will start. I also came across a video where a man was speaking to a journalist, and he basically said him a go away because him see the bird them. But say every time I remember me have to laugh. Him say him see the bird them, one big flock of bird, a fly go, and when him say east, fly go Portland. So him say him a go Portland. You know, so, eh? In the midst of the chaos, we still have to find a little time for laugh, though. But me and tell you, say, when the man say him a go with the bird, him a go with the bird, them a go. Mighty God. Please go ahead, like and share out this live. It's just a check-in live, basically also a updated live to let you know the severity of what is being predicted as it relates to Hurricane Melissa, currently at a category 5. And should make that turn later today, should reach Jamaica's land later tonight, early tomorrow morning. So like and share, please and thanks. Sharon Leonard says, my problem is that the engineers in Jamaica do not address problems. They only act on situations, on bad situations. True, that's what I've even said earlier. And not only the engineers, the government as well. They are reactive. They only wait for things to happen. We've been saying that. Ishmael 5. Lot of rain and breeze in Mandeville. Yeah. Henry C., my brother, big up yourself. He says it's sad, but the politicians will pocket the donations coming from overseas. My God. When there's no trust. It's sad, eh? When the government of today has eroded the trust of the people, of the citizen. Sometimes even if it not goes to the way how them erode the people them trust. The people them, you can't blame the people them from thinking this way. You can't blame the people them from thinking this way. Not at all. Corruption higher, rife under this administration. So when we hear the people them say them are going to pocket the donations them, my God. It's sad. But the number to call in is 954. I still want to hear from somebody else, you know. I got a call earlier. But this person is not on the ground in Jamaica. But I want to hear from those who are currently on the ground in Jamaica. Let me know what is going on, a little of what is going on in your area. The number to call is 954-288-6467. WhatsApp call only. Please and thanks. talk up the things that me hear what go on now in your area. We know that it's gonna get, you know, crazier as the day go by. Should make landfall later tonight, early tomorrow morning. The number to call is 954-288-6467. Mm-hmm. Blessings, UB comrade, 1 PNP, big up yourself. Lion, they said that it's gonna enter from St. Elizabeth side. Seems as if it's making the turn slightly, and it should enter through St. Elizabeth, between St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland. So these parishes will get the greatest impact. St. Elizabeth, St. James, Westmoreland, Hanover, Trelawney, and St. Anne. Red Tail asks, big up yourself. Anybody wants to chime in, call me. Let me hear what's going on in your area. Those who are on the ground in Jamaica currently. Mighty God. See, they're reporting fuel and cables stolen from Telecom's firm. They said that could delay Jamaica's recovery from Melissa. What if the people them wire? Why me I tell you? This not safe. Hurricane a come and then find time for thief the wire them. I just that me can't bother with, you know, we don't know the length of time, depends on the severity. We don't know the length of time where some areas gonna be out of electricity, you know, out of internet service and all of that, you know. It took a while in last year's burial where, you know, some persons couldn't get to their family members. Big up yourself, my cousin, Alea. Hope that you guys are safe. Bless up yourself, Orville. Godson, big up yourself. Blessed morning, Miss Winnie, you're live.
I know that I know you want people to call in from Jamaica, yeah?
Yes.
But with Telecom, I don't trust them. They know it. Why didn't they secure the wires? It's just an excuse to put up the light bill.
Mighty God.
You know, I don't trust them, not in a trillion years. Because listen, what they come out with, the storm hasn't it yet. They have to go and it got to be increased the light. You understand? It's all a trick. It's no one steal their light, because as a company, you know what people do. Wouldn't you secure all your wires? Huh?
True.
And if you secure all your wires, then it's got to be somebody that works there. I don't trust them.
Anybody for thief it for true, and must somebody from inside. True.
Right. If it was secure, it's like they got big rooms. They could put the wires in there. Listen to me, ma'am. It's not, they're talking about, they want any excuse now to say they have to replace wires and it's going to cost. This is any excuse because they're talking about, the hurricane hasn't come yet, you know?
True.
And they're going to talk about increase. How do they know what the Billy person going to get? You see what I'm saying? They always want to rob the poor man.
My
the
God.
Big up man, them don't pay as much as the little man.
True.
Because the lady tell me she worked for a person that really got money. And when she realized they got AC, everything all over, the light bill, every day the AC burning. Every day, this doing, that doing. And she said, one time they get 75,000 light bill. She said she accidentally opened the letter. But she have to tear it up because they would know she opened the letter. 75,000. And from that day, she was getting her bill come now. The last 3 months come on the phone. No more bill must come to the house.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's nothing. No one didn't steal no light equipment they need. That's not the truth. Stop it. EMJ or whatever you call it. It's not right. A little man getting 50 and 60,000 light bill.
Yeah.
Which now it's going to be 100,000. Stop it. You don't even know the reading of what they use. How can you estimate
estimated readings? Yeah. Why?
Anyway, I wish Jamaica. Listen to me. I never know each disaster with hurricane that happened. 3 times it's on the JLP.
Yes.
So that means
it's another sign that Jamaica.
Now he bring up 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Because he worship the devil. He's got to be Lucifer's son, and all of them in their orbit business. God is mad. So he's sending up 4 and 5. And I hope to God no loss, no life loss.
Yes, true.
I pray my mighty God, no loss.
In the name
no
of
life.
Jesus.
But all I can say, you choose Obia and Obia come down for honor. I hear you here.
Thank you, Miss Winnie, for calling. Blessings. Yes, Devon. WhatsApp 954-288-6467. That's WhatsApp only. If you want to call in, that's the number. 954-288-6467. So Leprechaun is agreeing with Miss Winnie, saying that they don't believe there's any stealing of wire or fuel. That's what they are reporting now. And so we know, say, if it's even so, it must be people from inside, because why would you not secure those wires? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Some are even arguing that them plan to raise up the bills on people. Because we hear them from JPS talking about increased electricity bill. But then we see the opposition spokesperson on energy, Philip Paulwell, coming out and defending the citizens of Jamaica. The hurricane has not hit yet, but yet still everybody wants to increase. We hear the same Andrew Olesim talking about they're gonna sit it that there is no price gouging. So can you imagine what will happen in December after this whole system pass over Jamaica? Can you imagine? And be prepared for everything will happen later on under this administration. Be prepared for them to blame Hurricane Melissa every step of the way. At the same thing them do with Beryl. So do not think that Melissa will escape. Everything that does not go right under their watch, as of now, when Melissa pass, it's gonna be because of Melissa, Hurricane Melissa. I saw them go to works. But then, we feel also for the people that went through burial that were hardest hit, still did not receive any assistance, still didn't receive any, support from this current administration. And to see that Hurricane Melissa now is projected to take onto our lands, onto our shores, through that path. Remember, St. Elizabeth, our bread basket, that, our bread basket, that, So you can imagine how food prices are going to turn up. Mighty God. We just have to go and pray still, I'm not telling a lie. We just have to go and pray. No! I don't want to pop up in here. God to say it should enter at Andrew Ole's house. Jesus, please, me don't want to laugh. I don't even want to think that way there, We don't want nobody make we feel so hurt that we develop hate for them. Because remember say hate in our heart we consume it too, but mighty God. Andrew, you make the people them have no mind for you. You're so damn lie. The people them have to think all kind of way. And I can't blame them. I cannot blame them. Raina says it's so insensitive to call for a price increase while we go through this catastrophic event. I say, them don't know what, even though, the meteorologists and the weather people them predict say so and so. So we know that it's a massive, hurricane, storm, whatever you want to call it. But then it no make landfall yet, so we don't even know the severity of what will really happen. We don't know if God might spare we and carry it down to even category 1. We don't know what can happen in the next few hours. But for them come and them make plans for increase bills already, it just, they don't even know or understand the devastation where it going to cause the citizens of the country. But I just for them money them a deal with and for them money them a defend. But I mean I tell them, I don't know, it's wicked in the earth. God said, no, it's not hate. They hate us. Get rid of the demons and the head. And he hid the wickedness. Mighty God. And the people them say are wicked. Please like and share out the live, please and thanks. Like and share out the live. And the citizens of our country, our fellow Jamaicans are saying you're a notorious evil, you're a wicked. Very good question here, Devon James. And I'm posing this question to everybody. Devon is asking, do you believe this government sorry for any people that is poor in Jamaica? He went on to answer it. He says, no, the Jamaica Labour Party or a party that support the rich over the poor. What is to be blamed? The same poor people. My God. That's true, Then I see poor people them make use back with tax dollars, empty out, allegedly, and trust NTA, one heap of other ministries' money used up to help them, give them this advantage, which shouldn't be. They shouldn't use any money from the public's coffers to give them any advantage in this or this past election. So do they really care about the poor? I don't believe so, Devon. Not at all. Not at all. Kirk is agreeing, say no. Not at all. I don't believe they have any love for the poorer class of people. Because at the end of the day, for them mansions where them a bill go up to the sky, fully secured. Fully secured. And so the only thing that might affect them is the roadways where them have to traverse on, just like any other ordinary citizen. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, for them place stockpile with food, them have the big whack them where them a collect should in case anything happen to them property or any other collateral for them or any other assets. Them can recover in 1, 2, 3 versus a common man. And I must applaud the work that I seen a Mayor Andrew Swaby doing. We can't let the works of those who truly care for the people go unnoticed. Me see Andrew Swaby a lift up all the elder people and lift them up, wanting them to go to the shelters to save their lives. Me see him out there in the rain. Me take my 2 eyes them and see it. And a body a tell me. Me see it. And since that man has became the mayor since last year, up until now, he has done some tremendous work in the Kingston and St. Andrew area. Downtown, right? Downtown looks way better than when them have a man with them call Feder. Looks way better. So big up to Andrew Swaby, big up to those who have donated in order to get the homeless people off the streets in this massive hurricane to come. Putting them in areas where they will be safe and providing meals for them, blankets, clothes for them to rinse off themselves and to, to feel like they belong or to feel like somebody care for them. Because until you reach in certain situations, you wouldn't even understand what somebody else might be going through. And so each time, even if the rain fall where I'm at, me always I think about the people who are homeless and me I say, boy, some things we take for granted, We just have to give God thanks, because you might be in a space or a position where it is not the best or it is not the greatest, but in every single thing we have to give thanks. Because you have a next man out there worse than you. You have a next man who out there worse than you. And from I went to high school until I've graduated, went to midwifery school, graduated, worked in the hospital setting for some 6.5 years. And I basically walked away. I've always remembered this saying from my principal or the vice principal at my high school. Says, you are as good as any and better than many. Things might not be looking the best right now depending on the situation that you are in. I wear the best outside. In the sense of, I might be going through a lot. Things might not be pretty with the circumstances that I am in right now, but I never see me come on a live or put out a video and wearing what I am going through versus somebody else might cannot deal with the situation that I am dealing with now, how I am dealing. So everybody is different, right? So never forget that whatever situation that you're in, people out there worse off than you, and so you still have to give thanks. If somebody give me $1, I am grateful. That is all I am. If you not give me nothing, I am still grateful. We have life. Big up yourself, my member, Martha Couponing Foundation. ABR family, please to support. She does charity work for Jamaica as well every single year. Martha Couponing Foundation. They purchase stuff. They do massive couponing, purchase stuff, pack barrels, send to help the less fortunate or the needy persons in Jamaica. They do back to school charity and all of that. So all you have to do in support of this charity foundation, they're not asking anybody for no money, right? We know people skeptic now of charity because people are use charity for all sort of, for cover up all sort of them nasty behavior and attitude. But then we can't make a few bad apples spoil what other people will lay upon them heart to do good for other people. So I want you to support Martha Couponing Foundation by going over there, subscribing to the channel, She wants to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully to get monetized in order to continue this charity program. This is how you're going to donate to this channel. We're not asking anybody for any money. If it's laid on your heart and you want to donate to that foundation, you can do so. But your help in this foundation is to subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, like up the videos, share them out in order for the charity program to continue. Alright, it's as simple as that. Maybe she might have to do some charity work with what might happen in Jamaica. Maybe she might have to pack some barrels. So please to help with this charity foundation by going over there and subscribing to her channel. Help her to get monetized in order to continue this charity. We see what this hurricane is about to do. It's now a lesson. It's getting more intense. It's currently at category 5. Should reach Jamaica later this day tonight, early tomorrow morning. So please, whatever you can do, don't be selfish. Don't see a brother falling by the wayside or see a sister. If you can help out the neighbor. For those who live near to people who are elders, who live near to maybe a single mother with a whole lot of children and you can assist. Whosoever you may live beside and you can assist your neighbor to evacuate. If you can't assist them to evacuate, you can assist them with some little tin stuff, food. You know, maybe you can assist them with few little blankets and stuff for the people who are in vulnerable situations. Don't sit back and say, boy, yeah, craft up everything for yourself because you say to yourself, say every man for themselves. Make we help people, no man. And help people from a genuine place. Make we help people with a clean hands and pure heart. Not wanting anything in return. Just help somebody if you can help somebody. Big up yourself, these YouTube streets. Big up yourself. Thanks for coming on board. Clive Mackenzie, big up yourself. Clive says he's at Rocky Point, Clarendon. Only breeze and a little rain for now. Yeah. So, the calm before the storm. Big up yourself. NOE. Bless up yourself. Kirk says, Andrew Holness take money out of one of the 28 bank account and assist us. Hey, me say, if me love you one more time, I can't bother, you know. Me say, the internet is undefeated. We don't know who I try master the internet, you know, not me. Because the internet bill you and the internet break you. So, me nah try for master the internet. Because me I tell you, say, sometimes when you talk or when you type in something, then me just there and me just pop up. Me just laugh. Because this way you say no, Kirk. Me say, I share the same sentiment, but me say me have to laugh. Sometimes we have to take some serious matters and just bust a little joke. It's better to laugh than to quarrel. Eh? And Joe, the people them say you have 28 bank account. And you need to take out some of the money out of the bank account and assist the people them. 28 bank accounts where the Integrity Commission come through. Let go some of the money, man, for the people and bless up yourself, my sis Monica Hall. Done it. Big up yourself. Or why me I say done it? I done it. Andrew Holness, the people them want you to let go some of the money out of the 28 bank account. But I sit down and wait for the whole heap of massive donations them. Use up what you have in the account. The people them vote for you. Christopher says they don't care about the people, they just in this thing for them. Well, basically we said it earlier, for themselves, it was never to serve the poor. It was only for them to serve themselves. Self-serving capitalists them. And that I call them, you know. Self-friend serving. Them serve them friend themselves and their families. Please to like and share out this live. We just come on for just make you see my face and make you know say ABR News TV there. Praying, hoping for the best. I put on a piece of prayer last night, you see, people. I put on a piece of prayer last night, you see. Mighty God. What great wonders prayers can do. What great wonders prayers can do. Godson, nobody talk about the Governor General. Nobody talk about the Governor General. Please and thanks. Don't bother talk about the Governor General. Him there in a film only world. Doing film only thing. He's not obliged to speak to us. As stated. He's obliged to speak to one leader man over England. Can't nobody and my king. Alright, Barbara. Take a little time. Alright, be safe on the road. And return home safely. For those who want to run off of the live, if you have any little more stuff to go catch up, like how you see Barbara telling me that she's gonna go. You know, she have a few more items to catch up for before later. For those, if the rain is not actively falling in your area or if it's barely drizzling, go out with your umbrellas, with your raincoats and go see what else you can catch up. Remember to have your batteries on standby, to have, if I even want a little battery radio so you can keep up to date with what is going on. Get your power banks. Remember to charge up your phones. We want to hear from you, whether in the middle or even after this hurricane has passed. We want to hear from you. A lot of persons overseas in the diaspora have their elderly parents out there in Jamaica. You know, would have wanted to be down there with their parents, but because of, you know, the time constraint and they have work and all of that here, they couldn't just up and leave like that. For the ones who took the trip and gone back home to be with their families, please stay safe. Please stay safe. Mighty God. Christopher, true, you know. True. Definitely so, Clive. Yeah, man, definitely. Remember, say Jamaica, no matter where we will ever go in this world, no matter how much of a citizen we will be for other countries. And some of us don't really even want a citizen in another country. We are born Jamaica. Every drip of blood in our we are Jamaican. So we not sell out. We not come in other country and come in other place like some people. And we sell out and we spit pan stone and we throw it behind we. All of us who are in the diaspora, well, maybe not all, let me take that back. Most of us in the diaspora, we will love to return to our country. We will love to be there. Jamaica, no, we're not better than this little piece of rock there. With food. And not because I'm Jamaican, me a tooth we on. With food nice. Right now, but I love to go pick all the East Indian mango and sit down and eat it. We island beautiful. We water's nice. It's just that the powers that be, man, them craving. Them craving. Just like a man called Craven here. Crave now wicked. And that's why we country not reach further than how it's supposed to reach. Crave now wicked and licky. And one for come give we what left and give we some little chicken feed for gain we vote. A time now for stop vote for belly. A time now for stop vote for foolishness. No matter how some of our fellow Jamaicans them piss we off, as you say, Reina, we love Jamaica, we love our country. So when you hear some little fool leader come talk about other people who not even born in a Jamaica, true Jamaican, it grieve me. If you see how the man all wicked, he want to come tell we, boy, not only by birth, being born in Jamaica doesn't make you a Jamaican, but we see him call a little Indian man. We see him call a little Indian man. And we have to look up them thing. Because them want to push out the true, real born Jamaicans like we. And come tell we say we are not true Jamaican. Eh? Because them want to come with a little bullshit slang. Come talk about choose Jamaica. We not have to choose Jamaica. Jamaica chose we. Because we're born on the soil and we're born on the rock. So no look a fool leader can't come tell we nothing. Some look a fool guy we can't even lead can't come tell we nothing. We are born Jamaican. Jamaica till the death away, no matter where we there. No matter where we dead. We are Jamaican. True and true. We are true Jamaicans. We are true Jamaicans. So when them come run up them little fool mouth and make some little fool talk and them idolize whole heap of other nations over where and idolize some people when not even born in Jamaica. I will see them girl mark goal in a hard time about skin color and them a whole heap of them friends them and people when are born in a Jamaica about them a talk about choose Jamaica. I change we say. We never want them to come back in our country about them a leader and them a govern. Because them not ready yet for governance. Them not know nothing about good governance. A robot them want come bring in our country for come take away the little common man jobs. Eh? I go them for go. Go them for go. Them not ready yet. And we see it. We are going to see it more and more with this hurricane that is about to take place in the coast. Them not ready yet. Because if people not get help from burial up until now, them not ready yet. And I can't rate them and nothing about them not honorable. And who come tight about choose Jamaica and come and try and start me up? No, I don't want to get emotional. We are talking about the people them where really want the help right now. We are vote for the people them to save themselves and not staying in the flood prone area. We don't want to talk about them guys that we can't lead. Them guys they're not ready yet. That is true, Chris Charles. Yes. That's true. Yes, Monica. When they choose Jamaica, then choose corruption. Mighty God. Eh? And them alone choose themselves and them friends and them families. One smarty get contract. One smarty get contract for 80 million. Unsolicited contract. No other bidder. As she forget it. As she forget it. As she forget it. Blessed morning, Daily Phone. Welcome to the live. I've been here a minute now. And so we soon jump off because you know so me have to go run go get Bell from school. And then me have to take on a massive amount of homework. Because it look like say we the parents are go to school when them send home the whole heap of homework them. And sometimes the pitting them know the answer and them a give all a different answer. Mighty God. But we now stray from the point. 5 contracts in one day to them friends and then come below. But them are trying to trick about choose Jamaica and them not choose Jamaica no point in time. Any little thing do them when I go say them take the private jet then and them gone. Them are going to use them diplomatic visas. And that's why them can't say nothing to what even go on within the Caribbean waters, the peace zone. Them can't say nothing because them diplomatic visa, you know, them look suck up there. Them look desperate people and never be desperate to the point where you're going to make people walk over you. Like some look fool parents. Them have all them pitting them and them so desperate for certain little situations and certain little opportunity. They make people take step on liberty with them pitney and they make people ill-treat them pitney right in front of them eyes and them not say nothing. Not me. Not at all. For you this my youth, you got to go. For you this my youth, you this me. Because my youth is a extension of me. My youth is an offspring of me. And if you don't like me, that means you don't like my youth and you have to go. That is it. Chris. Chris. If the homework them will leap. If the homework them will leap. Why not me say, hey. Mm-mm. And then sometimes Bell she not so vast with the maths, you know. Cause I love the maths, you know, but boy Bell not so vast with the maths, and me I tell you say when me say Ray and we put out all the little things them fishy get the answer. And me I tell you say all when the answer they right in front of her, she still a give me a different answer. It's like them send home the homework for you get mad pan the picnic. You know, sir. Them send home, how we them send home the homework from? I'm convinced. But me now look upon them, you know, we still have to do because at the end of the day, we can't leave up everything upon teacher. I am that parent where we never leave up everything upon teacher because teacher alone can't do it. No. The first teaching start from the home, so we have to do the do. And me have to do the do because me they here so with Bell right through. So me have to make sure so me help her as much as possible. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So true, Kirk. The people get caught while they stay on track. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rant, you call it? Sandra, you call it rant? Rant, you call it. My God. All them people are lost, you know. Me a rant. Andrew not affect me. Andrew not affect me, you know. Personally, you know. We are talking about the people and we not have a voice. The people and when use him like a con artist brain pan. We are tell me, say, what kind of miserable? Me look miserable to you? Me look like me in a misery to you? Me take a call, yeah. Lady, go on where you go. Blessed morning, my family, alive.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Blessed, me sis.
Yeah, man.
Which part you call from, sis P? Which part you call from again? St. Anne's.
St. Anne's.
Yeah. One go on down there now.
Alright, overcast, cool, and slight breeze.
Okay.
Right. But we have hurricane right yesterday. However,
Yeah.
I want to tell the Jamaican people, like myself and others, just be still and God have his way.
Definitely.
And remember, yeah, and it is to show you, say, when JLP party have power, or disaster have come. Because I look for this from last year. Right? And the next thing, remember, say, Nigel Clark, he said they put some money in our insurance place.
Some cat ban, yeah.
So, yeah, so and a cat ban is like a push ban. So, people buy a push ban there. We are going to push ban there.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. And to all the hungry people like myself, people we are work hand to mouth.
Yes.
We jump up and say, choose Jamaica. You see what you get? And the Bible says, the good have suffer with the bad. But me know me not suffer with it, because my God said when he see the blood, he will pass over me. Right?
Definitely.
So if this party is not proactive, they are reactive. You wait till the 9th hour.
My God.
And knowing that I said, we live in the hurricane prone era. We subject to all 5-10 hurricane. And God have mercy, power make we get one and we not get none.
Yes.
But we live in the belt of the hurricane. And you wait until the last minute and you got that, your government is working. Look on Sandy Gully Bridge. The money go down and go clean half and left half. So when you want to know, right underneath the bridge this up. When the water buckle up this up, what go happen to people who live below this up? What go happen? You know them people are biased. Last night, me look on the TV, down at Sheffield School at Westmoreland. They might show politics tonight because up to when 12 o'clock, the shelter now open. Why?
Yes, I was speaking on that. Why? So it's still not open, sis?
I don't know. I don't get no more
update. Okay.
I mean, could just click by you and
So say it
just
again.
start.
So say it again. Say this part again for the people who don't hear it. You're saying that they clean only half of the gully?
Half of the gully and unless the right eye bridge.
Mercy.
Go look, it depends social media. They tell you go search it there. It depends road, so it there all boat. All one helicopter, one person a helicopter, you can see an overhead shot and they must say, then when you do this, one to down this, go look for yourself. And then look a short neck when you're Morgan. I talk
Yes.
about you see that your government is working. Government is working where?
Mm-hmm.
Even though the hurricane come, so you're supposed to clean it, drain them at least 2 times per year.
True.
10 years, 10 years, the gully not clean. And the gully look like a mountain. Tree growing there. Eh? It broke down the roof. And a 10 years, we don't hold the office. Talk it truth.
True.
And take the video. Big up yourself, Pastor Ricky. Eh? Take the video.
True.
But let me tell you again, ABR, me all I, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, live and sit, me live Gilbert. Me know Gilbert that can't come out of my head.
Yeah.
And sometimes when a person talk them mind, people will say this and say that, you know. But Jamaican people, we can feel it. How God give us knowledge and we not use with knowledge. Everything we have to left it to God, left it to God. Why you believe God give us knowledge?
True. So we can decide. We can decide some things to ourselves. Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Look at the bird. I don't see one bird.
The man said the bird them flying on a Portland.
The bird them know where to do.
Mm-hmm.
If right now you even have your pig them, and if they're outside, cut the rope and let him go. He will come back. If you mean a good pen, fine. You have your animal them, cut the rope, pull the rope and let them go.
Yeah.
In a storm like this. If you have them in a secure place, that's different. Because God give them knowledge to know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So why we are the biggest part of the animal? Why we not care to do the right and do the right thing all the while? You tell me, sir, you in a government for 10 years, and when the hurricane come, you have a clean drain, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Where you clean half and you left half. And everything they do, them I tell you about them government this and that government that. The JPS man say I have to go buy fuel from this and mix you over this so it like be like a book.
Yeah, them say how much cable. Them must say how much cable stolen now. You believe that, sis?
Believe what? No boss anybody stole your them.
All right then.
The next thing, the health sector, and people have get no pay, and you're going to tell the people about standing that. And he 80 million where you're taking it, no problem. But the people when they on the ground, where you work, can't get them paid. Me I tell you, no, if me not work, you know, and if you go work, I have hurricane and come here, my family, and nobody not pay me. Me sorry. Not going to no work, I guess not. Because my family am hungry, and me can't tell anybody. Pick me and when we are find one anytime else.
True.
Anyone, anytime
Especially
else.
when them they home too. Yeah, and rain a fall. Yeah, man, right round the clock. Cause them not nothing else to do. No light now go did there.
Even you as an adult, and you have to control yourself, because you and them same way too, follow them.
True.
Like you want
True.
drinking water. Yes.
Yeah.
You want drinking water. You want lick this, you want lick that. No. What they are saying and what me are follow. After the eye of the storm pass, there will be flooding and continuous rain. Just like how the rain that 80 and over so and the eye pass so the storm is 400 miles wide. So
Mighty God.
After the storm, yeah, it still pass. We are going to rain and rain.
5 days.
Yes, road are black. Tree are going drop in a road, depends on where you live. Current are go gone, all type of stuff. You have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
True.
Don't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And if you are a governed people, a governed country, you must make your people be an asset. Just like if you are working in a company, you're supposed to do the company work and make the company grow. And the company in return now to say, boy, this person and these persons have done well and the company have grown. Compensate them accordingly, make them feel good. So the people of Jamaica vote for Andrews once and impeach them. And they continue to vote for him. And you always turn back on them and people still look before the election. Everybody in the Labour Party have given tank. They have given 5-year-old chicken went on ostrich. And me buy chicken from 2020.
Yeah.
And I get the 500 chicken and them they are ostrich. Right? And they are walk and they are cook food and they are going to graveyard. And now this time I come from 2-3 weeks ago.
Where them they know with them and give out no care package? What them there with the care package them?
You know, see an MP walking out with loudspeaker and say, look here, hello, citizen of this community. There's a hurricane coming. And for you, we have a shelter out there. Come and collect your care package. No. But during the election, everybody get KFC, man dead over KFC, all type of just to get vote.
True.
And when the right time come now,
when it really matters.
When it really matters, I don't do a press conference and I tell one more that lie. See how the one when him a marriage, they were Clarendon.
Yeah.
Let me tell you people who don't know. God is real. God is real and
no
God
doubt.
is good. Who don't put no trust in that man, the supreme being. Andrew Wallace and Samuel and one of them say, people in a burial take care of. Maraj come out and say, no, I'm not going to manage your rocket pipe. People that are rocket pipe will not get back nothing from burial. And then come out and say, everybody get help and everybody house stop restore and everybody this and every. And Maraj come out and say, no, what got because people they are rocket pipe, ports and cottage and surrounding environment. Where not get where the house stop no going from burial and they not get no help. And with this company, that's why you see me follow social media. People like who will come with the facts.
Yeah.
Not the old. We work with facts.
Yes.
You see? Right? And now, look at this. And everybody I talk about God. God giving knowledge.
True.
And Melbourne, politics not everything. Politics not Bible.
Yes.
And them are govern the country. So them want to talk about politics. Politics not everything.
True.
Right? So you have to be prepared. Because that's why you have winter, summer, autumn, and spring.
True.
4 seasons of the year. So you prepare for it when the summer come. That's why the store them have summer clothes and winter clothes.
True.
Right?
True.
And you are the government. I looking at Dominica. And when I look, you know, over there, I see one clip. The people them down one place and make pure care package for them people. Pure care package.
Yes, sir.
Somebody I told me after you look that. When you hear them come and tell them all full of lie. When people are talking truth, they heard to know.
You know, say.
Politics not everything.
All right.
Politics. Politics. I know your word family.
Sis, you know, say the Bahamas government send for them resident them at Jamaica on a plane.
And they send kids people in talking truth.
This your administration would I tell you say you have to get a loan to come back to your yard.
Alright.
I wicked them.
Talking truth. Talking truth.
Wicked them.
Talking truth. Well, anyway, I mean, every time. Remember 1988 when Gilbert blew up. And when they sink them, they ship up. They sink out, they sink them out the sea. Nobody can tell me nothing.
My God.
Then, they sink them out when one foreign country send this thing and they are selling. And something must be wrong. And don't sink them out the sea.
Look at
So
that.
can't tell me nothing. We live it. Well, anyway, for those who are the Jamaican people, never we are talking about storm now, come on, we now, move on, we now. Life, you will live one.
All right. One them for me now.
You get back a bed. Whatever monetary material thing you lose, you will get it back.
Definitely.
But you cannot look back life.
Life.
So, comes what may, big up on yourself, be
Yes.
Whatever little you have, munch upon it, but I make no big one whack. Just stop time and munch upon it. And hold God and learn from this.
True.
We don't learn Jamaican people. God giving knowledge to learn. Learn from this. Because if you borrow too much Kingston flood, then this is water where will come. What will happen down there? What will happen down there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Then, Father God, ABR, as I go, I am right here, the little pam-pam, and little knocking, and I see what me can do.
Yeah.
Me know my host now, come off. But you know, say when breeze a blow, sometimes water find place come in.
True.
When me I do what me can do. Big up on yourself, Jamaica people.
Same to you, my sis, and stay safe. Yeah.
And learn from this. This thing will pass. God have to shake we know ourselves.
True.
Yeah, big up yourself.
So bless up yourself, sis. Stay safe.
Yeah, man.
You and the entire family. Respect. Alright.
Yeah.
So that was our dear sis right there. Always supporting the platform them. She support everybody. Sis P, big up yourself. On a year from Sis P there, so to be prepared. To be prepared. Bless up yourself, Pastor Ricky. Big up to all those who just came on the live. C. Fisher, big up yourself. Annoyed, big up yourself. We now watch them, man. Them are going to come on the platform, them, you know. Because them still defend them God. But true and John our God, them can chat with them want chat. As long as them now come here to come disrespect nobody, because anyhow them come here to come disrespect nobody, straight block and delete. Because I don't really need them over here, so. Because them not add nothing to the channel. Them a take away from the channel and come here so for distract people. Them can't distract me. Talk true, big up yourself. Dermian Davis, all the way from in China. Big up yourself, my brother. Always I support the platform. Always I support the movement. Mr. Coolin, big up yourself. I'm good. All is well. Remember also, ABR family, to go over Pastor Ricky's YouTube channel. It's called The Politics Corner. Go over there, subscribe. Help get him to 1K subscribers. Remember to support the other younger YouTubers, younger bloggers on the media space who are, you know, bringing information to you. Yes, Catherine Hypeness, no distraction. And that them a come over here for come do, you know. But as me say, and every one of them are gonna get to, you know, because sometimes people will tell us, say, don't pay them the mind, don't pay them the mind. Enough time me I watch them, you know, I talk up the things them and I tell be life on the platform and come and disrespect, you know. And them not really know me from nowhere because me is a woman, my character clean. Me name clean a road. You know, them can't find no dirt on a woman like me, so them will come with all kind of bull crap. But then again, we not really focus on them because them a distraction. Them can't distract we. You understand? Over here so is not the platform for them. Them for go and support the people and we are touch picnic because that them endorse. Go over there so you'll never hear about ABR News TV or touch no picnic. Because I have a daughter. Anybody touch my daughter, I wouldn't even talk what me da do right there, so. So when I go over the platform them where I support the dog them where I touch picnic. When I go over there, so I don't want over here, so. That's all them good for come here so for come distract people. Them can't distract me. Big up yourself again, Jermaine. Respect. Joseph, big up. I think I seen a comment right here. So the House of God, big up yourself. Thanks for the continued support. You say you want to bless the platform. The number is 954-288-6467. That's the WhatsApp number. 954-288-6467. For all those who want to bless the platform, you can feel free to do so. We have the super thanks, we have super chat, and I have my Zelle, but for some reason I cannot type in that chat here. I guess I came on live on the wrong device. I guess I should have used the phone and then follow the live chat on the iPad, but then I don't know why I'm not being able to comment. Vian, big up yourself. Sir Uncle Buck, big up yourself. Thanks to everyone who came on. Big up to all my ABR members. You can join the membership too. You get up close and personal videos with your girl right here, ABR News TV. You get members only video. I am gonna wait until I reach at least like maybe 50 or maybe 100 members to do members only video. Where we can just turn on a live and me and my members them just a talk and a rapport and we just go on with yourself and having a good time. Others can probably see that live afterwards. But we have special perks for members them, so you get a star badge beside the name. When you can looking at the chat, we have 2 members right here on the chat currently. And we have a whole lot of other members. Blessed morning, Pastor Ricky, you're live.
Yes, good morning, Lady ABR News and all the ABR crew. Big respects. Happy Monday.
All right, same to you.
God bless everyone on their live. Well, good morning to everyone. Yeah, let us continue to pray for our beautiful island of Jamaica. And as I was listening to Lady P, I have to agree with her because
definitely
the Prime Minister brag how them spend the most money. And them, they build up the JCF force. Them spend $9 billion. Them claim them increase the health budget by $80 billion. And them always a brag how much them spending billions. Everything is billions. Yet the Sandy Gully, which is so critical to Kingston and St. Andrew, because when the water run off the Blue Mountain, from the rains and goes in the gully, but the gully is backed up with garbage because them don't collect the garbage, and so people now have no choice but to throw it in the gully. And so that's why Kingston flood out so much lately.
Yes.
The last 3 to 4 weeks, every time it rained, Kingston flood out and St. Andrew.
True.
Because the gully back up, because of people have thrown them trash, them garbage in the gully because National Solid Waste Company is not picking up the garbage. And so you can't have the garbage up pile up because that will cause disease, and then you have dogs who go up and rip through it, and
True.
So the people them now have no choice. And now on the eve of a major catastrophe, a hurricane like this, now them are try clean drains and gully, yet the budget $200 million in the budget in March past for these things, but them never spend it. So you have a government, it shows you that their priorities are not for the people.
Not at
their
all.
Priorities for the banks and them rich friends. When the Prime Minister said I'm gonna give them prosperity in 2016 when he might run for Prime Minister the first time after Mama P lose, it wasn't prosperity for the people. It was for him and them rich cronies and friends and the PSOJs. And so I refer to him as the father of deception in Jamaica. He's predicated, base his whole governance on deception to deceive the people. And it's sad that an election just passed and all that the people suffer bad deplorable roads, bad deplorable hospitals, how many months people are miss paycheck and not get pay on time, public sector worker get 0 increase this year, and yet them wind up voting back his government into office. Whether them thief the election or not, them still have over almost 500,000 people vote for them, 413,000. As far as I'm concerned, nobody shouldn't vote for them.
Not at all.
The way them treat the people, but you have some diated people where them not care for
I'm only them vote for.
Right. Because it's like a woman and a man in a relationship, and the man have abused and mistreat the woman and not take care of her, I give her what empty promises and not do nothing for help her, and then him realize the woman are gonna leave him, and him come and friend her up and give her a big money and promise her what am I gonna do for her, and she continue to stay with him. That's how the Jamaican people are with this government. And so it comes a time when, you know, enough is enough. But I said this on my live 2 weeks ago that I am glad Cameron leader Mark Golding didn't win. I didn't say I'm glad. I said maybe God did not allow him to win because of when Trump had doing in the Caribbean with the warships down in Venezuela would have tried to undermine his leadership, because Mark Golding would have become the head of CARICOM instead of this criminal that we have right now as the head of CARICOM. Yeah. Because it's Jamaica time to cheer CARICOM. And so Trump wouldn't care, and he would have push military forces and hardware and assets in the Caribbean region regardless. So I know that I want to try to manipulate Cameron leader Mark Golding. And so, you know, it's probably God's will that Cameron leader Mark Golding did not win this time around, because Trump tenure is up in 2028. According to the U.S. Constitution, he can only serve 2 terms, and this should be his final term. Yeah. So maybe the next time around, Trump would not be there, so Cameron leader Mark Golding will be in a much better position to govern as Prime Minister of Jamaica. So, you know, let us see what happened, but I want to say keep up the great work. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your constant support. You come on my live and support some of your real core viewers and supporters come over me and help me, give me a strength to on Saturday nights and the Politics Corner TV on YouTube. So I just, you know, we wish that everyone in the social media space will unite as one force and serve the, you know, by putting out pertinent, critical, important information so people can make better informed decisions, because them can't rely upon traditional media. True. Traditional media are censors. Them can't tell the truth. Them have to hide the truth for being in favor with this government, and it's a sad day. You know, so I want to encourage you to keep up the great work, and everybody in the diaspora and in the Jamaica space. You know, you have Dre Bryant down there, you have Andre Stevenson, and all it more people. You start calling him, y'all getting in trouble. And then we know in the diaspora, you know, you Aromatic and Father Lonesome, you know, everybody, you know, they want to call what you know what I'm going. We all come together and just be on one accord, man, and put out information, because we in the diaspora, them can't do none. We in a different country where we have a constitution that gives us the liberty of free speech, freedom of expression, and when we speak truth to power, look out against bad governance and corruption, we have a right to criticize according to our constitution. Yes. So the Mongo can threaten and intimidate the people in Jamaica. But then, you know, if that go on, then we can step it up on them and say we in a position where we can speak from a distance. So the government is a failure. And, you know, it revealed, this hurricane exposed them that they are a reactive government. They're not a proactive. I mean, when them pass the budget every March, debate the budget, I should say, and then pass it by April 1st, they should allocate funds for these kind of preparations or preparedness, and then work on it through the year, early in the spring, because hurricane season starts June 1st. You shouldn't have to wait the month before hurricane season end, which is November 30th, to start clean the drain and the gully them. And I scramble now. Jamaica, one last point. Jamaica need to build shelters. We're in the Caribbean, for heaven's sakes. A hurricane-prone center, you know. We don't need to put people in schools because the school don't have the proper bathroom and kitchen and them thing there for the people them. Everybody in a shelter. Some people still in a shelter from buried in a Clarendon, as I understand.
My gosh.
How do the people them bed? No shower not in a school, no kitchen not in a school. And if you're gonna put 100 people in a school for shelter, you have to have proper bedding, proper bathroom, and eating conditions for them.
Yeah.
And then it interferes with when school reopen. So the government is a backward thinking government, yet them claim them spend the most money on billions. When them attack, you notice when them attack billions, them allocate. I said them spend.
But them collect the most, so them should spend the most.
So why is it them can't build proper shelters? Because every year when I go get a storm, if not a major hurricane, a tropical storm or depression or a wave, and people who get displaced from where them live need somewhere to run for safety.
Yeah.
And so a backward thinking government, they don't think out of the box. Them think, and then them look at tunnel vision, and it's all deception and lies. And this criminal that we have as a prime minister is a pathological liar. And the last point, them pay attention to them hungry belly labor right there. Them get paid for what them do. And them betray Jamaica as far as I'm concerned. Them not love
betray the baby, them
betray Jamaica. If them did choose Jamaica, them would have leak out against corruption and bad governance.
Thank you very much.
But the fact that they're supporting it and defending it, them betray Jamaica. They're all betrayers as far as I'm concerned. So anytime them come on my life, I just block them immediately. I tell my moderator, just block them. Anytime I send a negative comment, because them carry unclean spirit.
Yeah, man. How do you manage them?
Yeah, my life is not for unclean spirit. My life is for spiritual clean spirit. You know what I mean? So, big up yourself, lady.
All right. Likewise.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much.
I got you YouTube and see him. I said, oh my God,
You never know.
I never know when you're on, but you already through the scheduling and thing. But much love and big respects. God bless you. And let's continue for prayer.
Definitely. Thanks, same to you.
All right.
And thanks for the continued support. Big up.
Yeah, man, thanks. I'm going to stream the hurricane later in the evening because it's supposed to approach Jamaica after 1 o'clock today, them say. So, it'll get rough in a couple hours in Jamaica, but it now reach till 5 o'clock in the morning before the eye reach. So, the condition, and it's so slow. So, tonight going to be a horrible night, God forbid.
Yeah, true.
For the people. So, I see I can just keep my thing and go live all night long. So, up and I watch, can do that. Man, blessings and honor to you.
All right, same to you.
Man, take care. All right, bye-bye.
All right, so that was Pastor Ricky right there. Everyone who's just coming on the live, welcome. We have been talking, giving some updates on the Hurricane Melissa. Should make that great turn as they suggest later on today. Should make landfall between late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So please, 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 please. We know that the schools might not be conducive. But if you can go there for those who are in the low-lying areas, if you can go there for the time being, take this very serious and, prepare. Don't gamble with this one here. Don't say that ride it out because, try to protect your house or try to protect vehicles and so on and so forth. Be vigilant, listen to the updated information, and don't take this one light. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for all those who participated. Thanks for all those who came on, who called. Big up yourself. My moderator, Dwight Gray. Thanks for the support. Chris Charles, big up yourself. Again, Marie Lizzie. Sefu, again, stay safe, Jamaica. Stay safe, my beloved island, my beloved people. We're all Jamaicans at the end of the day. And, you know, God is still bigger. God is still in control. And I just want to say, we're there here and we are still abreast with the information that is coming towards us. So please, please, if you can catch up some more items for those who their house is conducive to ride out the storm. Protect the children, then protect the baby, then please. We don't want to hear send a body washed away in the high levels of water. Protect the baby, them. Please to stay safe, everybody. Don't go out there. The last hurricane, a fellow from my neighborhood back in Kingston in Jamaica, he washed away outside. Don't allow the pitney them for go outside. Debris, zinc, all sort of things can fly all about. Trees can fall down on them, can hurt them. For those who are in the board structure, please make sure it's in a big trees not near to your houses. You're most welcome, Marie. Always make sure say when you have one little emergency fund for the mothers who are pregnant. Remember, if you can't go catch with somebody where they're closest to the hospital when a whole heap of, you know, traffic and damage might occur. Or if you're not close to the due date, please to go to the hospital. Please to go to the hospital for those who are close to their due date. Maybe like a week off or so. Go to the hospital. And just stay safe. We're here, we love our country, we still pray that, you know, the worst might not happen, even though a whole heap of predictions say a whole heap of deaths are going on the island. We are praying for the best. I don't want no life to be lost. None at all. So I love you, Jamaicans. I love my country. We are here praying and hoping for the best. And throughout the hurricane, throughout the times, we'll, you know, be putting out more updated information. I know some of them might not have no electricity, but when you keep on the phones charged up, when the families all over the place are going to want to hear from you guys. So when you keep on the phones charged up. Stay safe, love, you know. I can't say it no more. My God. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. We're here. You know, I'm jumping off the live. Might come back live a little later to check in to see what is going on in your area. And this is it for now. Remember to leave a like while you come off the live. Yeah, we just want the parents, the adults, them to stop being stubborn. If you have to relocate for 1 or 2 nights or 2 or 3 days, do that. Do that. You know, make no sense when you go out the risk on the life and try to move when the whole heap of heavy winds and rain are fall and put phone life and the baby them life in danger. I don't want to hear say no more pitney missing. I don't want to hear say no more pitney die. I am still so heartbroken and concerned over Jaden Smith. On the notice, I don't touch that topic because there's too much, you know, different arguments circulating on social media, and I don't want to be the bearer of this whole heap of confusion here. So that's why I have not even touched on the whole Jaden Smith situation. But I am just still hoping and praying that there's just a little ounce of Jaden Smith still dead out there alive somewhere. And for anybody who knows anything of this little boy here, my heart goes out. I have only one child. A one time pregnant, a one time me have a child, one single child. And I wouldn't like to know that, you know, people could be so cruel. And it's not people far that would hurt our children. Sometimes our own family members. Sometimes it's our own people. Then we say we and them a friend. And them hurt, we pity them. And them want to go for we pity them from school and hurt and ill treat, we pity them. Sometimes are the very same people then we are laid down with want for hurt, we pity them. You understand what I say? Some fathers sit down and make all some woman deal with all them pitney them some other way. Me not a lots and part with them. Me not like when you not stand up and be the security and stand up and protect the children them. Some mothers sit down and make some men disadvantage and ill treat them pitney because all in the name of wanting to be together and say in love and this and that. If anybody wants to be with me, if you cannot love my little daughter when he in Bell, you have to go. And we need more parents to take stands like these, where we not sit down and we make some big hardback people ill treat and take advantage of our pitney. But then again, I know that some mothers can be in some situations where you have the whole heap of pitney them and you just, been hurt all over time and time again. Tom Jones come and him say him wouldn't do the same thing where the pitney father did or where the pitney father deprive the pitney of them supplies and deprive the pitney of this and that, all because them can't get to control the mother or whatsoever. Right? We know say some mothers fall in some circumstances. But at the end of the day, make sure say who not leave the pitney them with. Them have the capacity to take care of the pitney them. Enough our parents, true them did have a whole heap away. Them leave upon auntie and them leave upon uncle and them leave upon grandparents. Right? A whole heap of the pitney them will leave upon other family member, go through a whole heap of ill treatment and disadvantage. And that's why I say no matter what kind of storm I blow in my life, nobody can get my daughter. And I have a few people who I know would take care of her with the best neck what me have. But me cannot give nobody my child or my responsibility. If a sugar water me a drink, she'll drink it with me. If a piece of bread and butter, she'll drink it with me. The children, they would have rather want for their own them biological parents most of the times, other than other people who are going to ill-treat them. Where is little Jaden Smith? Where is little Jaden Smith? Nobody in a Manchester no see or know the whereabouts of a little Jaden Smith. I saw the people them deaf and dark and blind. I saw everybody just feel like say informer for dead and nobody no want talk. Where is little Jaden Smith? Every time I go up on social media is a different story. Me I hear say them find somebody in a pit. One night time me I hold my head and me I say, Father God, please make a Jaden. Mighty God, hurricane a come and we don't know where Jaden Smith they all know. Oh God Almighty, nobody in a Manchester no know where Jaden Smith there. I saw we lackadaisical as big people. I saw we blind to everything as big people. I saw we have a nonchalant attitude as big people. That's a little baby like that, 12 years old, can miss him for so many weeks and nobody no know nothing. That is why I don't touch certain topic, because I'm going to get too emotional, because I have one daughter, one pitney, one dege pitney. And of course, me da want a next big people for say, boy, little girl, yeah, go down the wrong path, put her back on the right path. It take a village. So if we are going to behave selfish and we're not busy about Tom Jones Pitney and we're not busy about neighbor Pitney, we now go there to say everything we our youth do or our Pitney them do. So we need the village. We need the big people and for come out of the mindset and stop going like someone not busy about other people Pitney, and then you know that want somebody to look out for food youth. Where the little baby boy there, hurricane a come and we can't find Jaden Smith all now. And what kind of set of wicked evil people them the little boy live amongst, that's nobody don't know nothing about the baby? That's why I shy away from coming on the live. About 6 weeks now, I don't do a live, Because there's so much thing have been going on in the media space, and there's some things where I really don't want to touch upon. Because I don't want to make emotion get the better of me. I want to speak from a logical point. Even if a mother down in her valley and I go through her this and that and she leave her Pitney with you, if you know you not take care of the people in Pitney, if you know none of the people in Pitney best interest at all, Lord, the people in Pitney are better them go to the state then. I better them growing at the state and we know so the state not all that good and them a go batter all about. But if you are going to take the people in pitney and you cannot give an account for the people in pitney, you are just as wicked and just as cruel as the big hardback man them and the big hardback woman them where ill treat and take advantage of them. I don't know when we going to start up on this topic here, but please, people, look out for the pitney them. Look out for the baby them. Big men and women wanna stop ill-treat the pitney them. Some big hardback man wanna can't get no pleasure from pitney. You go look on the age, a whole heap of people there back road, a whole heap of woman and sell this and a sell that. Go and buy something from the woman them we're off age. Load the baby them. Load the baby them. Cause I just not feel like say uno where take advantage of the baby them and the pitney them. Uno for go in and out prison, go eat no taxpayers' money and for go get no three meals a day. Me no believe in it. That's straight jungle justice. Uno for go. Me no rate uno. Me no respect uno. Uno for go. Allow the baby them, make them grow in peace. Leave the baby them alone. Where is Jaden Smith? Where is Jaden Smith? Nobody in a Manchester no know where Jaden Smith there. Hurricane come, so this is gonna go like a Jasmine Dean case. I'll know we can't find Jasmine Deans. I'll know nobody can say nothing about Jaden Smith. So Jaden Smith was a robot then. Was Jaden Smith an AI little boy then? Where is Jaden Smith? Because it couldn't be that Jaden Smith had gone to school and them report him to be at school. Marking register with him at school and Jaden Smith just disappear in thin air and nobody know where Jaden Smith there. Jaden Smith must never be a real individual then. Jaden Smith was only in our minds. Jaden Smith was an AI little boy then because I cannot understand this. Come on, people. Be our neighbors' children keeper. Be the village that raised the children. We can't sit down and watch the baby them just go to the wayside. And be a little 12-year-old. So a 12-year-old. So one time now I did 8 years old. So I'm gone to 12-year-old now. Demons we are traverse the earth and leave the pitney them alone. Parents wanna pray over on the kids them. Please. Pray over the baby them. We're tired of the drunk them now. We molest the pitney them. We're tired of the dog them. I don't have no good name for call them. Because when time molest and take advantage and I rob pitney of them innocent. Me not like no no good name for call you know, just come of the earth. A drunk, no wicked. A crowbait. All the worst name them in the history we can find for call. Them. Left the baby them, left the pitney them, make them grow in peace. Leave the pitney them and stop rob them of them innocence. We're tired of uno. We're tired until some drastic things put in place. That's why I don't understand the government here. You want to come put 15 years mandatory sentence for water gun. And you now try to eradicate the drunk them from touching the pitney them. The dog shit them where I feel up the pitney them and I rob the pitney them of them innocence. You now put on stricter laws on them. A water gun you not talk about. If you bake a cake in the shape of a gun, you can face up to 15 years. And what kind of people them here? What them here we say we about them a leader? Leader for who? Leader for what? Big up yourself, my sis, Yvonne Riley. Me nah no good name for call them, my sis, a dog shit them. Them for load the baby them and load the pitney them. And stop rape off the pitney them and molest and fondle and feel up the pitney them. And rob the pitney them of them innocence. And what do you see a video circulate? The man look like him about 60 now for going a 70 yard. I see a little girl about 13, 14, same woman. Blood of Jesus against him. The blood of Jesus against him. 13, 14 year old like a woman. I bet you in a ramp with all a woman like all me. Sure. ABR family. Me talk to you later. I'm mad. My brain jiggy. Because we can't find Jaden all now when hurricane come. My brain messed up. To see what the people them sit down in the country and allow the powers that be sit down and allow the people them to go through all kind of madness. all kind of wickedness a face the pitney them. Time come for the change and the people them sit down and make them fool up them brain and back up for them mind and them vote for a belly full and vote for little chum change. Chum change them vote for. Call Anjo, make him go on something out of the 28 bank account. ABR family, me love you know. Stay tuned, I might come back later on the live. Thanks for staying with me. Thanks for the support. Remember to leave a like before you go off. Alright? Stay tuned. Big up.